Clerk.
Mhm.
Call this meeting to order, 10:02. We're here for bid acceptance, possible action for the Gym Bridge. Ms. Studsky, long time no see.
Yes.
What have you got for us today?
So I have the quote to install Gem Bridge. Let me just kind of rewind the project a little bit. This was the first bridge out of the Leading Idaho Local Bridge program that we were awarded. This was one that we had applied for last year, and when we did the scope of the project in the application, it was that we were going to install this bridge in-house without contracting out to do it. And so winter came last year. We got the green light to procure the bridge, so we purchased, we sent out for quotes, and True North was the one who built us the prefab bridge. It was delivered in November of last winter, and it's lived at our county shop yard in Osborne since then until we could get everything organized this year. Throughout that time, the Public Works Director did leave the county and I took over, so we had to kind of restructure a little bit. All of the prefab bridges that had been installed in Jim Kaysen's time as Public Works Director, he had the know-how to do those types of bridge projects, and so that's how we'd applied for it. So now we had to regroup with LTAC on, we have the bridge already. Normally when we put out for the prefabs, we have the construction company, it's built into the project that they procure the bridge themselves, and so that's put in their bid. This one is a little bit different because we're already halfway through the process. So I worked a lot with LTAC and our engineer on, how do we come around, because I didn't feel we're behind anyways on what we're doing this year to allocate all of our resources to do this bridge install, especially without, it was supposed to be overseen by Jim Kaysen before. So we decided that we would put it out, and so we did. We got anything under $50,000 doesn't have to be put out for bid legally through Idaho code. Jim Kaysen left Shoshone County as the Public Works Director to go on his own under the company J.C. MacGyver. So he did submit to us a quote to install the bridge for us as a private contractor, with all of the contracts. It came in just a hair under $50,000, but in talking with the board a little bit before, it was requested to me that in light of him being the previous Public Works Director, that we would like to the board would like to have it put out officially to solicit bids. So that's what I did. We put this out because of the dollar amount. Idaho code stipulates that we could put out to 50 to 100,000. So 0 to 50, you don't have to bid, but we decided we were going to bid, so we went with the criteria of 50 to 100,000. That's under Idaho Code 67-28061, semi-formal bidding. Issue written requests for bids describing goods or services desired to at least 3 vendors. So you don't have to notice in the legals, you just have to solicit to at least 3 vendors. Allow them 3 days for written response unless an emergency exists. In this particular instance, no emergency existed. So what I did was I sent out email notification to 5 local companies, and I only received 1 back. And I think a lot of that was due to the abbreviated project window that we have, because everybody else is just booked out. So the quote that I have to present to you today was from J.C. MacGyver, Jim Kaysen, for $49,500 to install the Gem Bridge, and that would be installed completion date no later than October 31st of this year. So Gem Bridge, will be installed this year.
Okay, so that is our only bid.
This is the only bid.
Okay, so it would appear that Jim Kaysen will be working for us yet again.
Yes, in a different capacity.
Okay. I would entertain a motion to accept the low and only bid.
So moved.
Second.
Second, any discussion?
No, that's the only bid.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay,
It's important to know that these are the ones that were awarded at LTAC or
Yes, so there's
Funding
no match
is
on the county's
not
behalf.
being paid. by the
And
county.
even with having to contract this portion of the installation out, we are still well under the $550,000 project amount that they budgeted for. And so I really have wanted full disclosure, especially with LTAC, because they're administering this program, to let them know that this was, Jim that we were looking to contract on. And just full disclosure as well, I do have his insurance information, and I do have his license information as well. So
And LTAC knows about it. That's their money.
Yes.
So they're the ones that are
but
running it. So
but we just wanted to make sure with this one, all the other prefab bridges will go out just like the other ones that have started coming through. But this one we'd already started, and we were too far into the project to back it up, so we were kind of stuck where we were. So that's why we're looking at this one this way.
all right. Well, that takes care of that. Do you have any further business for the board?
I don't think so, other than if I can just get a signature accepting the quote right down there. That would be
Do
great.
you need three, or?
If you all three like to sign, that would be great.
I think that would be appropriate.
I think Dave's is fine.
Hmm?
I thought the chairman's fine. Just kidding.
But everybody can read your signature. They can't read mine. All right.
Thank you. And that's
Okay.
all I have.
That's it. Anything else from the commission? Seeing none, we are adjourned.